Good morning. Good morning. Look up a car. Here we go.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm all good. Just very cold.
It is a bit chilly, but we're in for a slightly warmer weekend. The cold is gonna hit us on Friday, apparently.
Well, I hope it swaps around. I hope it gets warmer in the Western Cape because I'm sick of this cold, man. It's like, when you
Yeah.
see these people like doing outfit of the day and they're all looking all cool and all sweet and all. I look like
I look like a snowman.
I need to do one. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've got on thick socks. I have on warm shoes. I have on like fleece lined trousers, 3 tops under
Well,
my hoodie, water bottle at the back,
well, let's
and then a
do a
blanket.
job of the day. Let's both do a job of the day, like at home style, right? We're not going anywhere.
I'm telling you, when I'm
Yeah, I am
writing,
in
I'm
my,
like this.
yeah,
It's
sweatpants
not
and
pretty.
slippers.
Yeah, it's not pretty. It's about keeping warm because you're stagnant sitting in one position, right? So you've got
Yeah.
to keep everything warm. I can see you've got a hot drink in front of you.
Yes, yes. I put in my order for coffee with Liam before we started. So convenient
Awesome.
having children who are capable.
You see, because I don't drink hot drinks, so I don't have anything I can like keep my
Warm your
hands on
hands
to
on.
keep warm. So I just put it on the water bottle.
Yeah. My husband
Oh
had this little
goodness.
device that he got in England when he was there on his gap
Mhm.
year. And it's a little steel thing. I must actually see if I can find it. And you light it. So it's got lighter fluid inside, but it burns a very small flame. And it's a hand warmer. So it's specifically like this little metal
Okay.
device that you just warm your hands on. And I need to find that again.
Morning, Karis. How are you, my dear? Thanks for joining
Hello.
us. So, recap. It's been a busy
Yes,
time. We say this every time, but it is. It's
we
always busy.
do. And it's sort of all blended together. So I'm like trying to think, what did we do in May that really stood out? And I'm still thinking because there's so much.
Well, I know. So we could. Our short story winner, our short story
Yes.
this
Who
month
just
was
joined?
completely different. Well, there she is. The winner is here. It was completely different because it was up to quite a big amount of characters. I think it was like 7,000 words
Yes.
it could be up to.
I know it
And
was
we
up to
usually only got up
3,000
to
words, but that's still,
3,000. It's still a
yeah,
lot. Considering we only usually do 500
a
to
thousand.
1,000 for our short stories.
Yeah.
Um, and yes, and it was provided by Siobhan Bulmer, Madam Cupcake herself, which was rather
Yes,
nice.
it
And
was.
yes,
And the
Tareen
stories that
won.
came through. Congratulations, Tarin. And yes, we do love having our sneaky lives.
Mm, we have to keep you guys on your toes.
Yep.
But if anyone wants to read Tareen's story, they can actually go on the website and you'll be able to have a read of
Yes,
it and see how amazing it is.
it's under our blog, which is on the main menu. So just hop on the blog. It's the latest post that we made there. And it was a beautifully inspiring story. I can't remember the full prompt because it was quite a long prompt. But basically, the crab in the sea, or something to that effect, or the
Yeah, the
crab in the
main
tide.
had to be
So it
about
was,
the crab. Yeah.
yes, yes. So it was quite an interesting prompt to start with, and it could have gone so many ways. But yeah, the variety of stories that we got, it was really actually very difficult to choose a winner. We have, okay, let me put it this way. When we choose a winner, it's not just, ooh, this is is most of the judges'
Yeah.
favorites. We actually
No.
score them. There are metrics by which we score them. It's no, none of the judges know who the story was written by, so there's no biases in terms of liking or not liking a person.
Hmm.
Um, so it is quite a fair process that we go through. And the stories were incredible. It was very difficult for
Yeah.
myself when scoring them to say, yes, this one really stood out more than the next one when the stories were all so original. And it was great fun, I have to tell you. Even though the prompts were longer, it was great fun to see
What
what
I
everyone liked.
liked about this one is I think, yes, the short story ones that we normally do, they're really compacted and you get a lot in them within a short amount
Mm,
of words. But I think because people had a bit longer to write about, morning Leonie, um, they could express themselves more. And it's also, I think, a bit easier for writers to have when they have a little bit more. So
mm,
when you're writing under 1,000 words, you've really got to think about everything that you're doing to be able to make the impact that a 3,000 word would do. So
yeah,
I think just giving them that little breather actually opened up a bit for them, but also made them realize, okay, to do it under 1,000 word is, you've got to use a lot of mental capacity to be able to hit the
mm,
right notes, hit the right emotions, and get that depth
yes,
of character within such a short space. So I like the fact that we've had the different types within our short
yes,
story bases now. And the great thing about all the winners for every month, they are going to be published into a book at the end of the year, which is amazing.
yes, I'm excited for
And
that.
yeah, because they're so different, so diverse, different prompts. So every story is a different prompt. And I think that is just, it's going to be a really nice book, which is completely different to what is out there. It reminds me like of
Yeah,
an encyclopedia of sorts, of all these
yes,
different prompts and stuff. And the money that is raised will go to the Rising Stars Foundation by Mazanzi Cupcakes, which is rather
yes, to
nice.
help, yeah, to help some debut authors release their new books. And I think that's such a
Yeah.
great initiative. From the Book Hive's point of view, and this was technically the 1st of June, but since we had to do much of the planning in May, I think I'll mention it anyway. We had our first online book launch,
I
which
know.
happened to be your book. You were our guinea pig, and I'm thankful for that.
I was.
And it was actually so great. We actually had another one since then, and we've got two more planned for this month. But it was so exciting to be able to celebrate your book with you on its release day. And just because it's something that as an indie author often falls so flat, right? Like the day that you release your book just happens. You basically
Yeah.
click publish and it's out in the world. And we wanted a way to celebrate with our authors in a proper way, with readers involved and everything. And you had the whole team there that contributed to your book as well. And it was such a great experience, and I'm so excited to see how that grows as we go forward.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's
I think the fact that we can offer the Hive authors this, and listen, we're not charging for it either. People need to understand that we're not charging for the service. It is just,
yes,
it is for authors that are on the local book hive. And as we say, as indie authors, to try and have these in-person ones, even if you're a traditionally published author, it can also be difficult because, for one, people don't have the money for petrol and that anymore, or the time as well. But if you turn around to
yeah,
somebody and say, well, hold on, we're doing an online one,
yes, and
and you you don't have to get out of your space, you know?
exactly, and it's a geography thing as well because you're in Cape Town. I would not, or Hermanus, I would never have been able to join your book launch from Gauteng. So it's so nice
No.
to be able to celebrate with you, and it doesn't matter where in the country you are. And I think that's revolutionary.
And this is the way that we are trying to change this book community, is that you don't have to be in the same town as each other to celebrate each other, and that's the power of social media. And if we can start creating these beautiful spaces of online book launches, not only does it empower the author, but it also helps them with their social media and understanding that this type of thing gains them new people to come and see what they're doing. It reaches different people. And that is the power of social media. It doesn't always have to be this negative space that a lot of social media comes across as, is, a lot of negativity involved. So if we can offer this, and it's with readers seeing maybe soon to be their favorite author, that's
Yes,
exciting.
yes, and being able to talk to them. I mean, it's if you think about, sorry, these kids are going nuts behind me. If you think about how books are changing lives and being able to speak with
Mm,
an author and find out where the story came from and what the inspiration behind it was, or just to be able to, thank them for what they've contributed to you, even if it is in a small way, is it really
yeah.
makes the whole reading experience a lot more personal. And yeah, and I think as an author
It all,
as well, there's few things that are as rewarding as being able to speak to a reader who's loved your story and being able to just yeah get their feedback on it and yeah, so it
I
works in all
also
directions, I
think
think.
it also shows people that authors are human. We are human
Yes,
beings, and
yes,
we come in all shapes and sizes, and all colors, and all sexualities. And sometimes when you have these lovely authors that you might like that are big stars and they're big names, that is like, usually you don't get that. You don't get that
mm,
like this. It's basically you're
yeah,
getting what a PR team is telling you about them.
yeah,
So, for me to be able to offer this service that shows the human side of the author and their processes and the behind the scenes type thing is amazing. And through the power of social media, you can come up in your pajamas, you can turn up in your, whatever, and that's
yes,
it.
yeah,
Powerful,
no, I
very
love it.
powerful.
Yes,
And we've actually just got one of local Book Hive authors on, Kaylee Mycroft, who needs a huge shout out after
yes,
this weekend. I mean,
yes,
this woman is so inspirational. And Kaylee did the Conrads this weekend. I think it's her eighth one, if I'm not mistaken.
sure, yeah,
Um,
no,
and
she is, and
this,
no, it is inspiring. It is inspiring to be able to see someone who the odds have been stacked against you and just decided that's not the life I want. And she's building the life she wants and she's sharing her inspiration with everybody. She's got her two books here at the local book hive, and I recommend them to every second person I see because I
well,
think, so many people are trapped in their own restrictions, and often the restrictions we place on ourselves, it's not necessarily even something that should really be hampering you. And I think she's got a powerful story to tell. And yes, she finished the
she
comrades.
does.
Can you imagine? My husband and I were sitting here over the weekend. We're like, who runs 50 Ks? Why?
But,
But it
and this
shows
is,
you.
it
No, it just
exactly,
goes
it
to show
shows you the
you what's
power.
possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it always comes back to mind over matter as well.
Mm.
And I think this also stems back to also being an author. Like, people are like, well, I want to be an author. It's like, well, write the story. That's it. Just write the story. Get out of your own way, get out of your head, and do the thing.
Mm.
Because you don't know what you're capable of until you face the fear.
exactly. And writing a story is like running a marathon. It absolutely is.
And
I mean, these
it
books are
is
big.
indeed.
I don't even
Yeah.
have one of mine near me, but I mean, it takes hours and hours and hours and
Mm,
hours and hours and and you need to have that mindset of I'm pushing through, even through the bits I don't like, even through the
yeah.
places that are hard, especially if you're telling more emotional stories. And
Hmm.
I think that's where most people have their hiccup. They start the story, they get to about 20,000 words, and they're like, yeah, I don't know where this is
Yeah,
going anymore.
because I think that as well, because then I think a lot of people, because they're not in control sometimes of the story, and they're scared for
Mm,
the characters to kind of like take up their own space. So with me,
yes.
I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but there's a couple of characters within Blood and Salt, Tavish and Cormac, and these dudes created their own like narrative. Do you know what I mean? And I just had to
Yeah.
run with it to see exactly how their personalities would come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if I'd tried to rein it in, then they wouldn't have been as impactful. And I think that's also with regards to sometimes allowing yourself to make the mistake that could be something completely
Mm.
brilliant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's why the advice that we often hear when you say, what advice would you give to a new author? Just write the story. I think that's why
Yeah.
it's so powerful. You shouldn't be worrying in the first draft about is this the right way to go or not, because chances
Mm.
are it'll probably change up later anyway.
Oh
Um,
yes. How many scenes have you
just
rewritten?
go with
About a
it.
hundred times. I
I
know
don't
I
want to
have.
say.
And this is the thing, right? It's like, oh, why does my phone keep on doing this? It keeps on bringing in my YouTube music, like all of a sudden. So all of a sudden,
Got
I've
some
got
mood
like
music
the
going.
Shape of War coming through in my head, like hardcore bloody banging tune.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, with regards to what's been happening with SAIAA the last month, it's been busy. I mean, we've had some new members join, which is fantastic. All
We've
different
had a
walks of
lot of
life,
new
which
members.
is,
Yeah.
it's, and that really does show that it is needed. There's some amazing relationships been happening, a lot of collaborations happening, but
Yes.
not just with authors, but with small businesses and beta readers and ARC readers, which has really brought this like ecosystem that I keep on talking about every time we talk, the ecosystem.
Yes.
But it's creating that. It's creating this ecosystem that feeds into each other, which feeds out the narrative about supporting and kindness. And no question is silly. That is also a big
Yes.
thing, coming into a community where you can ask a question and you'll get 10 different types of answers because 10 different types of things have happened with different people when
Yes.
they've tried to do it themselves so that is also great. And then we've had our new ambassadors join us.
Yes. And quite a few of them are on this call right now or
Yes,
live.
I know, exciting.
And they've been doing a phenomenal job. They really have been. We've had, was it 5 or 6 new ladies join the ambassador team, and they are
Yeah,
running for gold with it.
they are
So,
right.
and they're doing a fantastic job at putting our authors out there, making them feel seen and heard. We had a message on our group just this morning after one of our ambassador interviews, because our ambassadors do interviews with our authors on a regular basis. And, just to see the impact that it has on our authors, the work that they're doing is heartwarming, really. And I really hope that they see the difference that they're making in the
Yeah,
community as a whole in South Africa.
definitely, because, you know, me and you might be the face of Hive and SAIAA, but we're not we're not like there and everyone else is there. Everyone is like here. It takes a village to make this impact and make this change. And if it wasn't for the ambassadors doing these interviews, I don't think they'd be able to be done because we just don't have the capacity. Do you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And it's a
No.
huge
And
part of the space.
and I think the other thing is as well, and you and I had a giggle about this the other day as well, is they actually bring skills we don't have. Like I don't feel like I'm the best interviewer out there. I can do it. It happens. But they bring such a lovely dynamic to the author interviews and in the way that they speak and the questions, because a lot of our ambassadors they aren't authors themselves.
Yeah,
They're there because they love our authors and they want to shout out about them. But they bring such a fun new dynamic into the space that you and I wouldn't necessarily have been able to create. And
100%. And I
that's the
think
that's the one thing that
no, go,
yeah,
sorry.
no, I think that's the thing, the biggest thing that's been highlighted to me since we started is that every person brings their strengths and it just makes the team stronger. We had a dream and a
100%.
vision for what we wanted, and we wouldn't have been able to make that happen without the amazing group of people that have plastered themselves to our sides.
It's so true. And because I think with myself and you, we are more about, okay, how can we drive forward with crazy ideas and and then we like share it with the rest of the governing body and people and we're like, okay, this is the idea, this is what we want to do. Because we're thinking about the business side of it in the sense of trying to get the best out there for our authors, for our small businesses, making
Mm.
this change within the industry. That is what I think is always at the forefront of our minds, is that how can we
Mm.
make this better? And because we trust the people that we align with, we're happy
Yeah.
for them to go off and do these interviews because we have that connection, that trust. And it's this
Yes.
growing family, this ecosystem that is thriving because we are letting people stand with their strengths and say, listen, I've got this idea, and we're not shouting it down. We are saying to them,
Yeah.
we want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear your ideas because we want to make it stronger. So it
Yes.
takes a village.
No, definitely. Definitely.
And what a village
I'm
it's turning
grateful
out
for
to
that
be.
village. Yes. Yeah. So we had some really cool workshops as well this month or last month. Um, and yeah, I'm also very grateful for the people who stick up their hands and are willing to
Yeah.
sacrifice their time to come and teach our authors about the various
Yes.
aspects of writing, but not just that, just the various aspects of life. I know that Dan did his crime workshop, which has
Yeah.
been a hit every time he did it because of his background with the Met Police and as a detective for so much of his life, and just his candid and amusing way of bringing these stories across. Um,
Yeah. Typical Londoner. He should write his own books, put it that way.
yes,
And then it's also people that are showing our teams how to edit, how to use
mm,
Canva, how to, audiobooks, all of these things. And these are all the workshops that are vital for the people within SAIAA because they deserve to have this space where they don't have to be searching for hours trying to find information and to find out, actually, is this information true? Is it
yes,
legitimate? Is it spammy? Is someone trying to take advantage? And that's why I think what we bring in has so much value as well. Because even though they might not be able to attend certain workshops, like maybe life is busy, the members can rewatch them, you know.
yes.
And I think that's vital because I don't know about you, but when I'm learning something new, or I will rewatch certain pieces of it over and over
Yeah,
again until it sinks into my
yes,
brain. Um,
yes.
so I think that's valuable.
No, it definitely is. It definitely is. And yeah, I think that's a great reason. Just that alone is a great reason to be part of SAIAA, is having that knowledge sharing as an
Yeah,
author. Because I mean, we've said it so many times before, but finding information that's specific to South African authors online is challenging. It's possible,
yeah.
but you have to be willing to spend a lot of time to dig it out.
And sometimes a lot of money,
Yeah.
you know, which a lot of us don't have, unfortunately. But I mean, I saw this mind-boggling thing that I shared with you guys the other day about someone doing PR boxes overseas, and what it cost was eye-wateringly frightening.
Yeah, what did she say? £330 a
It works
box?
out. It works out to like 800 rand a box, and that's without the books being printed.
Yes.
So that's just giveaways. So that to me is like, if we are putting this also out there, are we also leading ourselves into very debt, even more debt, because people are expecting this? So it's difficult,
Yeah,
right?
it is. But I think we are normalizing it, being responsible with your author business.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
slowly but
exactly. We
surely
have to.
we'll get the message across.
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean, it's about the quality of the writing at the end of the day.
yeah,
Surely. Well,
absolutely.
well, well, and surely. So, tell me about the Hive and the 2 book launches that are coming up.
Right. So we just did Reflectionless book launch by Natasha van Graan. Natasha.
That was amazing.
Need to decide whether I can do my English or my Afrikaans accent for that one. And it was great. So we did that. It was on Monday. Anyway,
Sunday.
and then okay, cool. And then on the 26th, we have Siobhan Bolmer's book launch coming up. So she wrote The
Yes,
Tandems, Fireforged, and Shadow Veil, which you and I are both busy reading at the moment as ARC readers
we
for her.
are.
And she is having an in-person book launch for them, but we open it up for her to also do a Hive book launch since she is one of our authors. And
Yeah.
so that's happening on the 26th. It is a Greek mythology retelling of Helen of Troy and Hephaestus. And it is a deeply moving tandem and such a refreshing take on the stories. Very typical of Siobhan's style of weaving, a lot of deep meaning into
Yeah,
her stories.
I
Let
agree.
me just interrupt here quickly. Tarin asks, what if we do a monthly SAIAA box where we run specials on 3 books for a special price? So we kind of have that happening already. So the Hive has their Hive book club, our Hive book club,
Or
where each month we randomly choose one of our Hive author books, and then our team of readers get the option we have a book box with it, but my aim with it was also to keep it affordable because, readers are also strapping for cash most of the time, but I
yeah,
wanted to give something special, like a little extra with it. So there is a book box option with most of the books that go out there. And the books are also offered at a discount for the readers. And the aim of that is really to get more eyes on the books. So we give the paperback copies at a discount, but readers are welcome to join with the ebooks. We obviously encourage them to obtain their ebooks legally. But
I think
yeah, it is really just
also the value of this book club as well is the fact that firstly it's online, it's free,
Mhm.
and you also have interviews with said author, which
Yes.
is not done really So I
Yeah, so
love
we give
that.
them an opportunity to speak with the authors, which is great. And
Yeah.
I think it also pushes readers to sometimes read a little bit out of their genre. I mean, we've had quite an interesting mix of genres because we obviously started, I think our first read was in March. We started with Just One Lie
Yeah.
by S.C. Hutton, which is a thriller. Then we had The Locket by G.G. Fisher, which is it's a
It's very
fiction. It's
emotional.
got some romance in it. It's got a lot of deep emotions in it. Sort of like a coming of age fiction, I think would be the best way that I could describe it, but it has romance in it as well. And then, Tarin, I will send you the link as soon as we're done here. We just finished reading Of Shadows and Earth, which is my book, which is epic fantasy with romance. And then we are now starting this beautiful book, which is a
That book
paranormal
is so
romance.
pretty.
And let me just give you some idea.
Oh,
Let me
it's
try and
like
angle this so
it's
you can
like
actually
it's like
see.
so pretty.
So it is beautiful. It's
Can't
got
see
gorgeous
can't see it.
chapter art. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the
Yeah.
pages. So the
Oh,
chapter
sorry.
art is beautiful, but like she's also commissioned character art, which is throughout the book. There's several pages with beautiful character art, and that's in it as well. So and
It's
so we're
so
busy diving
pretty.
into this one. And up next, we've got a cowboy romance, Not Quite Meant to Be,
Yes.
which I am yet to reveal to our book club. So if they're watching, then they've got the first taste of what they're reading next by Genevieve Crusoe.
Yeah.
So that's
What
a
I
great
love
opportunity to
is
expand. No, no, I'm done.
expand.
No, just expand the genres that you read because it's pushed me out of my comfort zone. I'm a
Yes.
fantasy girl through and through. If you left me
Yeah.
to my own devices, I'd only be reading fantasy. But it's
Exactly.
been so
And
nice.
I love the way that we put all of the authors of Hive onto a spinning wheel, and it's random. There's no
Yes,
favoritism. There's no like, okay, it's like this is the book. We're doing it,
yes,
but it's all South African authors, which I love.
yeah, exactly.
It's actually spreading the word that we have so many different types of genres and writers out there that is going to surprise you massively because
Yes.
there's
And,
so
and the
many
quality
different
of the books
ones.
have been, yeah, and the quality of the writing has been really good. And yeah, I think it's fun to
Exciting.
be a part of as well, to be part of a community that of readers that you can hype your, what you're reading and like gush over the scene. But anyway, the last book launch that we're doing, we got terribly sidetracked there.
Yes.
On the 29th, we are actually doing my book launch, which is
Yes.
Wicks and Whispers of the Moonlight Market. It's a new series that I'm working on, which is cozy fantasy romance and just a good time. I just wanted to write a story that just made you feel good at the end of it because we all need more of that. So that's happening on the 29th of June as
It
well.
definitely makes you feel good. I mean, listen, as you know, I'm not a cozy kind of reader. And obviously I art read for you. And
Yes.
it was really good. I'm not going to give it away any spoilers. I'm not a romance person as per se when it comes to reading. I just find it a bit icky
Yes.
sometimes. But the way you've done it in this cozy way really kind of spoke to me as a reader. So the fact that you kind of got me into that is like, thank you very much. Because I would not have picked it up personally because I'm
Yeah.
not a cozy kind of person, if you know what I mean. But yes, it was very refreshing and
Yeah.
definitely
And I wanted to
a breath
also
of fresh air for me.
Yeah, and I wanted to also challenge a bit of the stereotypes that you get in a lot of romance books with it.
Yeah.
So I also won't give you too many
No,
details with
exactly.
regards to
No. So
that,
we're
but
going to stop now
just
about
in
that.
subtle ways. Yeah.
But I mean, everyone can sign up to register to join the online book launches. They are all within our bios, so everyone can sign up for them. And if you sign up, please check your spam mail because it might
Yes.
end up in there with the links to the webinar. So just to keep that in mind.
Yes.
And then what else has been going on in the world of SAIAA and Hive? We had our second writing room chapters,
Yeah. Well, Gauteng has theirs
which
tomorrow night.
yours has yours tomorrow. So
Yes.
I can speak from the Western Cape point of view. We ended up with new members this month. The writing was so good. One of them actually had us in tears because it was so emotional, so good. And it was like a lot of these people are writing in the quiet like I used to do. And I'm like, please stand in the front. Come. We want to read your works. And this is why the Writing Room Chapters has been created. So it's available for everybody, whether you write poetry, whether you like to write in journals, whatever it is, as long as you like writing, it is there for you and you are South African. And based obviously within South Africa.
Yes. So I think you hit it on the head, the nail on the head there. The writing rooms was designed for people who write in the shadows. And you've said many times that you wrote in secret for 10 years. But we really want to give writers, even if your aspiration is never to write a novel, that's not the point of it, but just to give you the confidence to, first of all, share your writing with other people, but also to push yourself out of your genre that you typically like to write and to encourage one another. I think that's the biggest thing. I think the first time you share something you've written with a group of people is terrifying. I think it really is terrifying.
100%.
But it's such a huge motivating factor to have a group of people behind you who encourage you. It's all about positivity and kindness, and yeah, just to help you grow as a writer. And yeah, it's a great space. It really is. And like you said, the stories that are being shared it's a beautiful glimpse into people's minds, and I love that.
It is, right? And it's also quite surprising with some people. It's like, wow. And not in a bad way. And then obviously we have the different chapters. We have Gauteng, we have KZN, Western Cape. But then our next meetup is going to be everyone, which is amazing.
Yes.
So all of the chapters come together every 3 months. And I think that is just such a lovely thing because we all get to engage with each other.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be a beautiful chaos, that particular call, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we also have started the WhatsApp, South African Short Stories WhatsApp channel. So that is a space for anyone who likes to write, whether it's poetry, whether it's words of affirmation, short stories, nothing over 500 words. We have started that. It's a free space where you can have your stuff posted on the channel where people can read it, public can read it, and obviously it can be anonymous. You could put your name on there with your social media handle so people can follow you and contact you, because it's also another way for people to kind of meet you, because in this country WhatsApp is a huge thing, right? Everyone, it's like a WhatsApp is like massive here. So why not create a channel for these short stories that are South African homegrown? I mean,
yes,
lovely.
Definitely. I think that's gonna grow nicely, I think, as time goes on. And yeah, if you're on here and you didn't know about it, I'd encourage you to join it. You can DM either Angela or myself and we'll send you the link to it. And yeah, it's just a refreshing place to read nice stories and to share
Exactly.
your own.
Yeah. And I think that, you know, like for instance, some writers might be, they are known for, I don't know, sci-fi, for instance, but they're scared to write outside of their genre. So the WhatsApp channel can give them this little space to be maybe a pen name, maybe anonymous, where they can just write these short stories or poetry or whatever it may be, and get it out there as well. As
Yes.
maybe like a testing ground. I don't know, but just to maybe get that noise out of their heads, so it's there. It's for
Yeah.
other people to enjoy, because like me, I write in multiple genre, and I think I've gone more into that because obviously I'm a mood writer,
Yes.
which I have multiple things on the go, depending on the mood that I'm in, depends on who gets my attention, to be fair.
Yes.
Like Mr.
You popped up
Honkalot
in
that
your
I just
dreams
did.
last night.
Oh, geez.
Yes, I
Mr.
love Mr.
Honkalot did.
Honkolot.
Mr. Honkalot did. He popped up in my dreams. So to give you a little bit of context, Mr. Honkalot is an Egyptian geese who sits across from my house on a wall, and he's like one of these old-fashioned guards that marches up and down the wall, surveying his perimeter and thinking, okay, who the hell am I going to crap on now? And I just called him Mr. Honkalot because that's what he does every morning. Him and the Hardy Dars.
Yes.
It's like, okay. So
Play
yes.
your background music when you write.
Yeah, indeed. But yes, anything else going on that we need to talk about that's happened?
I think we've covered most of the major things. We've got our next short story prompt for our
Yes.
SAIAA members is Blue Moon. And I think
Yeah.
that's also going to be very widely interpreted.
100%.
Interpreted.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I think that's going to be quite an open one, but a good one.
Yes.
I think there's going to be a lot of I want to say fantasy, but I'm also wanting to say like maybe murders. I don't know why, like psychotic thrillers. I just got this feeling because obviously we can't
I've already
partake in these short stories. So,
I'm very tempted to write one myself though because I have an idea.
So write one and we can put it on the WhatsApp channel.
But I'm going to write it. Yes, that is the plan.
I think that's got to be our challenge for every month for these prompts, is because obviously we can't take part in the competitions. Maybe we write it for the channel.
The channel.
I think that's the way to go. That is going to be our homework. Yeah, I think that's fun. Definitely. Because, I mean, there's so many of these stories that I wanted to write, and I'm like, damn, I can't. That's why I like the writing room chapters, because I can take part and do what I want to write and not worry about, but, oh, you're being biased because you're part of SAIAA. It's like, no.
Yes.
So
they're going to make you win.
Yeah, so we've also got some merch being designed as well, haven't we?
Yes, as we speak.
So for
our SAIAA authors, and we will get to Hive having some merch available as well, some hoodies and shirts and mugs and things with fun sayings on them. Obviously, SAIAA's first, so we're going to have a lot of author-related things. We actually, was it yesterday or the day before, did we send the designs through? So we'll hopefully have some mock-ups of that in the next couple of days, which I'm very excited about. I can't wait to have my own SAIAA hoodie.
Oh, you and me both. I mean, I'm a hoodie girl through and through, especially in this cold.
Yes.
But what I love is the fact that we are using an actual small business who supports indie authors.
Absolutely.
So it's going back into that ecosystem that we keep on shouting about.
Yeah.
Because she's got lots of ideas and lots of talent. So yeah, exciting. So many exciting things happening.
I'm going to give you all her name. It's Darren from Trinkets and Tropes. She does bookish merch already. So let me just double check the websites quickly. I don't want to give you the wrong website. It's
Yes, because
trinkets and
I'm also
trips.co.za.
going to be talking to her for a blood and salt hoodie.
Yes, definitely need that. And I feel
Because
like we
Tareen is
need
creating something for it.
yeah, Serena's creating some amazing somethings for it.
Indeed she is. You're thinking of?
No, maybe doing something for Wicks and Whispers as well.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see.
I can
I
definitely
still need to
imagine
decide
like
on that. It's like right around the corner, and I'm like, want to make all the
I
things.
can imagine a Wicks and Whispers like cozy jersey jump like hoodie and
Yes.
like a mug. I think because it's cozy, right? It's cozy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And
yes.
they need their tea.
Oh, Tareen, what are you doing? Have you seen what she's written?
Oh, I see this. The designs might be too much. That depends who's looking at it. We can handle it.
A bloody good hoodie. Of course, it has to be, you know. So
Oh
yes,
gosh.
lots happening within the world of Siren the Hive. We are also still looking for amazing beta readers and ARC readers to join our little group of people. So if you or you know somebody, please get them to contact us and we can send you out the form, because our authors are always looking for trustworthy beta and ARC readers.
Yes. Yes.
So yes.
And there are some good books coming through there. So you don't want to
Oh my
miss out
God,
on
is
that.
there? There's some amazing
Yeah.
books coming through. And then, because talking about Tareen, she's got a lot of stuff coming through soon as well.
Yeah, next month she's got her Injustice.
Injustice.
Yes. My words are morphing into things they shouldn't be. I was
Are
about
you
to
doing
say
a
insatiable.
Brian? Are you
Yeah, it
doing the
seems
same?
like
Are
it.
you doing what I do? I'm crossing
Yeah.
over the verge.
Yeah, so
Well,
she's
this has
releasing
been a
next
great
month.
catch up. Yes,
Yes, it
Injustice,
has been fun.
and the reviews have been amazing so far, so I've been told.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know that one of the other girls that's on the call, Liesel Monique, is looking for ARC readers as
Yes,
well for her
yes.
new book. And there's quite a few more. I'm missing them. We'll just blame the Brian. And yeah, so
Yes, and we also
exciting.
we'll be having a new author as well that'll be looking for people. So she's like just come out of the shadows of late as well, so which will be quite exciting for her.
Yeah.
But she wants to have her anonymity. I can never say that word. Anonymity.
Anonymity.
That's it.
There we go. I'm very excited about that. Anything
Yeah.
with dragons excites me.
Yeah, me too.
You can tell what
as you've seen,
my little dragon
my
buddies are
setup.
here.
You've seen my setup. I'm like a whole
Yes.
section of dragons. I need one of those dragons, the fidget ones. That blue one is
Yeah, these are
beautiful.
so cute. I know, it's like a peacock design, but look at the
It's
little
so
wings.
cute.
They're actually
It's so cute.
they articulated. It's very cute.
I need to get one. It's so cute.
I'll send you one in the next month.
I'm very fidgety. I mean, I've usually got my worry stones that I create, but
yeah,
they're a bit chunky when you're trying to,
Yeah, I've also got my selection of fidgets around me.
You've got so many different ones. You put me to shame.
I do, but it's because I can 3D print them all, right?
Honestly, we need to do a talk where you just show all of your toys and the things that you've made, because honestly, they're insane. And also, and I can't wait to receive
your horses,
my kelpies, my kelpies, because that'll be the first time that I'll go back into my art studio, because I haven't actually really been in my art studio for over like 6 months. and I'll be going in there and I will be colouring them, painting them, spray painting them.
Oh, nice. I can't wait to
For
see
the
what they look
special
like.
edition.
Yes, little added extra. And those are
Exciting.
stunning, stunning little statues. I think it's going to look amazing once because you've painted
I
some of the
mean,
dragons that I've sent you as well, and it just
yeah,
makes them pop so
that's one
much.
of them.
Yes,
You can't really see it. It's got like a gold shimmer through.
yes.
And then this one is like you see like the pinks and purples, like iridescent.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's what I love to do. I love to paint and create as well, but I've lost my mojo of late with regards to that. So hopefully my kelpies will bring it
Push you back in. Definitely.
Yeah. So on that note, we've kind of diverted out of SAIAA. SAIAA and Hive. But seriously, people need to realize the amount of stuff that you actually create for bookish people. I don't think people know. So I want you to show a couple of things while you're here. While we got you now, show a few things.
Let me go to some of it's in my room in the bookshelf. So we'll go look at that just now. But I made let me get the lighting right. So this is a little bookmark holder. You can obviously do in quite a few colors. This thing is so cool. Let me take it to my desk so I can put the phone down.
Is this new one that you showed the other day?
I showed it to you a little while ago. It was one of the first ones I printed on the new printer. I'll just give you have a lovely view of me right there. So this is a books read this year counter that you hang from your shelf.
That's so cute.
And then you've got your little numbers there. That you can be very ambitious.
I'm lucky if I'd do that in 8 months.
280 books a year. No, you'd be reading the whole time. That's like a book a day. So
then I thought it said 8. Sorry.
No. So then we've got these little tickets, right? So this one is Late Night Club. And then our book club members got one of these in my paranormal era. And there's the in my romance era.
So cute.
And then just like little bookshelf signs as well. So, yeah.
It's so cute.
I held it the right way. Okay. And then I've got lots of bookends and things that are in another room right now. But like book nooks, mostly dragons, and like the dragon you've got
this
there.
One is a Kindle stand. This one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've got one like that. There's a cat Kindle stand as well, which is super cute for our cat lovers. And then there's a different dragon one, which can be a Kindle stand or a book stand. There's a lot.
So I use this as like when I've printed out a lot of work, I put it on there so I can read it. So when I'm doing the mental health stuff, I'll have it there and I'm reading, like doing the exercises for people. It's there. Like a bit of a prompt.
Yeah, and the big thing is as well that these are not expensive. Like the different things, they're not expensive. They're very affordable and they're locally produced. So you're not buying Chinese nonsense. You're supporting a local little business. So
yeah,
I have a lot of fun with it.
I saw the new one that you created that was like the dragon tail that went into the big dragon face. Yeah. That is stunning. Like so stunning.
Beautiful, hey?
And I can't wait to get one of those.
I've got a few different designs that I must still test print. But there's a couple of different ones that I need to play with.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to showcasing the Kelpie. Because I think that is completely different to anything that's out there at the moment as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be part of the Blood and Salt book box.
Yes, I think it's going to look stunning once. I mean, the design is beautiful, but once you've
Isn't it
painted
just?
them, I think it's going to look amazing.
Yeah. Exciting times ahead for everything. So yes, this is also why we support small businesses, because even though Michelle's like the furniture like me, she's also got her bookish business that she does, which not a lot of people know about.
Yes.
And we need to be
I
telling
know,
people
since we're
about.
shouting about the Hive more.
I know that's what we do though. We shout about everybody else and we forget about ourselves. So
Yeah.
this is my reminder to remind you that you need to be telling people more.
Taken.
Right. So that is the wrap up so far.
Yes.
And we are still working on the festival for SAIAA and Hive for next year, which will be most probably in Centurion. Am I correct in saying?
Yes, in May next year. And we'll hopefully by our next catch up, we'll have
some more
some
info.
more concrete and definite information on that. So we're working on it.
Lots of things happening in the background. And
yes.
Yeah, the other thing we can't really talk about yet, can we? The thing your brother's doing.
No, yeah.
No, yeah.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Do you want to? Do you want to just give a little hint?
Yes, so we are developing an app for the Hive, specifically for secure ebook distribution. So it will be like an e-reader app that you can safely, as an author, obviously piracy is always a concern. So there will be safety measures in place with the app. It still allow you to read it on whatever device you wanted to, but it's a very cool app that's going to help us with ARC and beta read distributions and ebook sales. And it will obviously be a beautiful homegrown thing that's coming up. We are just ironing out some testing things with it at the moment, but hopefully it will be up and running fairly soon, because I think similar things that are available are hellishly expensive and
Beyond
beyond the reach of most
ridiculous.
authors.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to create something that's affordable.
And that's the thing, isn't it? That's what we've always wanted for SAIAA and the Hive, is to have that affordability for South African authors and readers, because at the end of the day, we're not overseas. You know, we are completely different. We have a different dynamic. And unfortunately, the rand is not strong against any other country. You know what I mean? We're not strong against the dollar, the pounds and stuff. So we have to be, be thinking about these things as authors and readers, is that as a business, how can we actually make this more affordable for our authors, for the readers? So that is always at the forefront of what we do, right?
Yes,
it's always
absolutely.
been like the main thing behind everything that we do is like affordability. You know, if we were profit driven, the SAIAA membership would definitely not be 50 Rand a month. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It definitely wouldn't. So we're all about just making this more secure, safe, and affordable for everyone within this community. So yes, we will keep on pushing on. It's happening.
Yeah.
We're only 4 months in.
Yeah.
It feels like 4 years, the amount of stuff we've done within 4 months. I mean, honestly, even when I was in my normal corporate job, I don't think I did the amount of hours that I do now. Even when I had my own makeup business in overseas, I don't even do the amount of hours that I do now.
Yeah, no, same. But that's what happens when you do something you're passionate about, right?
Yes, and that's what it comes down to. We are beyond passionate, so that's why everything is above board, and we make sure that we have everything regulated, and we have a governing body. Everything is done to the best that we can do it, and we have legal involved in everything. So
Yes,
yes, we will make change. We are making change, and there's a lot more to come.
definitely. And I'm excited for it.
On that note,
Watch the space.
watch this space. Exactly. Have a great day. And thank you
You
everyone
too.
who joined us today. It's been nice because we haven't done this for a little while. Well, life just
Yeah.
gets busy. We keep on saying, we were supposed to have a live today. We haven't got time. Okay, we'll do it next week. And then next week comes and it's like, oh, we haven't done live yet.
I just want to throw one more thing in here. Can I just throw one more thing in here?
Ooh.
Because we had our first roundtable talk
Oh,
for
I
our YouTube
forgot.
channel. Yes.
Forgot.
So
That tuck major.
SAIAA has a YouTube channel that you guys need to go check out. We had some incredible authors and industry role players join us for a discussion on publishing in South Africa. And the talk is on our YouTube channel. And we're going to be having another one quite soon. So that was a very fun discussion, a very good discussion,
And
and definitely worth
also,
a go look.
the local book hive has its own YouTube channel, so you can rewatch book launches
Yes,
as well. So
yes,
sign up to them. They need the loving. They deserve the loving for these amazing people that put themselves out there. And
yeah,
let's make a positive change within South Africa for everyone. Got enough stuff going
yes,
on here.
yeah.
Have a
All
good
right,
day.
have a
Thank you
good
very
day.
much. Bye bye.
Bye.